Step into a world where balance is the essence of existence, simplicity is the ultimate sophistication, and harmony is the universal language. This is not a fantasy. It's the profound reality of Taoism, a treasure from the mystical lands of ancient China. In the realm of spirituality, Taoism emerges as a fascinating philosophy. Originating from the mystical lands of ancient China, it tells us a tale of balance, simplicity, and harmony. It whispers the secrets of yin and yang, the dynamic duo that paints the picture of life in contrasting strokes. It teaches the art of Wu Wei, or effortless action, a way of flowing with life's currents rather than swimming against them. At the heart of Taoism, we find the Tao, an enigmatic concept often translated as the way or the path. It is an untamed river that cannot be defined, but can only be experienced. As we unravel the threads of this ancient wisdom, we'll delve into its origins, key concepts, practices, and the Tao Te Ching, its foundational text. Join us as we embark on this journey, exploring the mysterious and profound world of Taoism. Like the flowing water of a river, Taoism has its source in the depths of ancient Chinese history. A mystical philosophy, a spiritual tradition, a way of life, Taoism or Taoism is all these and more. The origins of Taoism are as elusive as the Tao itself, wrapped in the mists of antiquity. It is believed to have emerged around the late 4th century BCE in China, a tumultuous time when many philosophers sought to provide answers to life's most profound questions. Enter Laozi, an enigmatic figure often considered the father of Taoism. Legend tells us that he was a sage, a keeper of the royal archives, who grew disillusioned with the moral decay he saw around him. As he prepared to leave society and retreat into solitude, he was asked to pen down his wisdom. The result was the Tao Te Ching, a succinct yet profound text that serves as the cornerstone of Taoism. But Taoism wasn't just the work of one man. Over the centuries, it absorbed and interacted with various philosophies and religious practices that existed in China. From the mystical speculations of the ancient sages, to the ritualistic practices of the Warring States period, to the metaphysical ideas of the Han Dynasty, Taoism was shaped by and helped shape the cultural and political landscapes of its time. The Taoist tradition is not static but fluid, much like the Tao itself. It has evolved and adapted, weathering the storms of dynastic changes, political upheavals, and cultural shifts. It has flowed from the austere philosophical Taoism of the early days to the more ritualistic and organized religious Taoism of later periods, all the while maintaining its core focus on the Tao, the mysterious natural way that guides all things. Today, Taoism stands not just as an ancient Chinese philosophy or religion, but as a global spiritual tradition that continues to inspire and intrigue. It's a testament to the enduring power of its teachings and the universal appeal of its principles. From its humble beginnings, Taoism has evolved, shaping and being shaped by the ebb and flow of Chinese history. At the heart of Taoism lie a few key concepts that guide its philosophy and way of life. Firstly, there's yin and yang, two opposing yet complementary forces that exist in everything. Yin symbolizes aspects like passivity, darkness, and femininity, while yang represents activity, light, and masculinity. But they're not antagonistic, rather they interact, balance, and transform one another. Imagine a dance where two dancers move in harmony, each completing the other. That's yin and yang, an intricate dance of balance and harmony. Secondly, we have Wu Wei, often translated as non-action or effortless action. It's not about inaction, but rather about action that's in harmony with the flow of life, like a river that gently carves its path without resisting the landscape. Wu Wei encourages us to align our actions with the natural course of things, to act without forcing, and to let life unfold as it should. Lastly, there's the Tao, often translated as the way or the path. It's the fundamental concept of Taoism, representing the natural, spontaneous, and constantly changing process of the universe. The Tao is indefinable, incomprehensible, and yet it's the source of everything. It's like the water that nurtures all life, yet it flows humbly in the background, unseen and often unrecognized. These concepts, yin and yang, Wu Wei, and the Tao, are not just philosophical musings. They are practical tools for living, guiding us towards a life of simplicity, peace, and harmony with nature. They remind us that life is not a battlefield where we must constantly struggle, but a journey where we can flow with the natural currents, acknowledging the balance of opposites and the inherent wisdom of nature's rhythms. These concepts form the backbone of Taoist philosophy, guiding adherents towards a life of harmony and balance. The wisdom of Taoism is encapsulated in a profound text, the Tao Te Ching. This book, believed to have been written by Laozi, serves as the cornerstone of Taoist philosophy. It's a collection of 81 short verses, each one brimming with wisdom about living in harmony with the Tao, the ultimate reality. The Tao Te Ching is not a rule book, but a guide. It encourages the readers to perceive and appreciate the world in its natural essence without imposing their desires and judgments. The text emphasizes Wu Wei, the concept of effortless action or going with the flow, which it considers the most effective way to handle life's complexities. The verses of the Tao Te Ching are rich in metaphors and paradoxes, making it a text that's open to myriad interpretations. Yet at its core, its teachings revolve around simplicity, patience, and compassion. It promotes a way of life that is in harmony with nature and the Tao, advocating for balance and the avoidance of excess. But Taoism is not just about philosophical musings. It's also a practical path, offering a variety of practices to cultivate a deeper understanding of the Tao and attain inner peace. These practices include meditation, Tai Chi, and Qigong. Meditation in Taoism often involves visualization techniques and breath control exercises aimed at quieting the mind and connecting with the Tao. Tai Chi, on the other hand, is a form of martial art, a dance of slow, graceful movements that cultivates balance, flexibility, and tranquility. And Qigong, a practice that combines rhythmic breathing with a series of movements, aims to balance and enhance our vital life energy. These practices, much like the Tao Te Ching, are not about striving for perfection or achieving an end goal. They are about the journey itself, about being present in each moment and embracing life in all its fullness and complexity. The Tao Te Ching and these practices serve as a guide, helping adherents navigate the winding path of life. They are reminders that in the grand tapestry of existence we are but threads, woven together in an intricate dance with the Tao. The ripples of Taoism extend far beyond its birthplace, influencing cultures and philosophies worldwide. With its roots firmly planted in ancient China, Taoism has woven its threads through the fabric of Chinese culture, shaping its art, literature, medicine, and even martial arts. The Taoist pursuit of balance and harmony is reflected in the intricate brushstrokes of Chinese calligraphy, the serene landscapes of traditional paintings, and the fluid movements of Tai Chi. But its influence doesn't stop at the borders of China. The Taoist philosophy has found resonance across the globe, seeping into the foundations of various schools of thought. You can see its echoes in the environmental movement, where the Taoist respect for nature aligns with efforts to conserve our planet. Its principles resonate with modern psychology, particularly in the realm of stress management and mindfulness, where the Taoist concept of Wu Wei, or effortless action, encourages individuals to flow with life's currents rather than against them. Now let's bring Taoism to our modern life. You might be wondering, how does an ancient philosophy fit into our high-tech, fast-paced world? Well, think about the Taoist idea of balance. In a society where we often find ourselves pulled between extremes, Taoism teaches us to seek the middle ground. It invites us to embrace both the yin and yang of life, the highs and lows, the joys and sorrows. It reminds us that just as day turns into night, times of hardship will give way to periods of peace. Consider also the Taoist principle of simplicity. In an age of information overload and endless choices, it prompts us to strip away the unnecessary, to find contentment in what we have, and to live in the present moment. In a world often driven by chaos and complexity, the timeless wisdom of Taoism offers a path towards simplicity, balance, and harmony. Taoism, like a river, flows through the landscape of human history, carving a unique path of balance and harmony. From its ancient Chinese roots to its worldwide philosophical impact, Taoism's profound wisdom, embodied in the Tao Te Ching, has offered a compass to navigate life's complexities. Its key concepts such as yin and yang, wu wei and the Tao have taught us the art of maintaining natural balance and living in sync with the universe's rhythms. Through practices like meditation, Tai Chi and Qigong, Taoism continues to nourish our minds, bodies and spirits. Its influence permeates Chinese culture and extends beyond, resonating with people from all walks of life. In our fast-paced modern world, the relevance of Taoism remains, offering a serene sanctuary amid the chaos. As we part ways, remember Lao Tzu's words, "The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step." May the principles of Taoism guide your steps, leading you towards a life of harmony and balance.